Hello, everyone. This is Big Dan with Southern Extreme Sports Talk. I was just coming to you. We're going to talk a little bit about a top 25 team, the number 12 AP ranked, number 12 Notre Dame Irish. They are currently 5-1. Of course, they're independent, so they're not in a conference as far as football goes. So we're going to talk about the way they look nationally on the rankings and everything. We'll go through their schedule a little bit. Talk about what I think their odds may be of making the playoffs. But anyhow, they come in defensively. They are 8th in the nation as far as points given up. They only give up 11.7 points per game. Yards per game, they're 11th in the nation at 270. Passing, they are 6th in the nation. They give up 148.7 yards per game. Rushing, they're 46th. They give up 121.3 yards per game. Offensively, they're 26th in the nation in points. They average 35.2 points per game. Yards, total yardage, they are 62nd. 400.8 yards per game is what they average. Passing wise, they are 108th. They average 184.3 yards per game. Rushing wise, they're 16th, 216.5 rushing yards per game. Mike Denbrock is their offensive coordinator, and their defensive coordinator is Al Golden, and they have some great coaching staff. They have a top tier coaching staff. Marcus Freeman has surrounded himself with great coaches, and that's just going to spell success for them. But they lean a lot against, a lot on the run. Now this weekend they will play Georgia Tech. This is the 8th weekend of the season. Now they'll be playing Georgia Tech, of course. Georgia Tech is 23rd against the run, and they are 82nd against the pass. So as far as this weekend's matchup, Notre Dame should win the ball game. But Georgia Tech's got a decent little team. They're going to come in and they're going to be scrappy. It's going to be a tough game throughout, but Notre Dame should pull it out. Probably a touchdown to 10 points. I'm assuming they should win by that margin. If not, probably some turnovers or something. But anyhow, if you would like and subscribe and share the content if you don't mind, help me grow my channel. But anyway, I'm gonna give you some stats and stuff. Riley Leonard is the quarterback. He transferred in from Duke last year. Of course, the coach Mike Elko, he went to Texas A&M. But anyhow, Riley Leonard, he's currently he's thrown for 979 yards. He has a 66.2% completion rate. He's thrown 6 touchdowns. He's got 2 interceptions. His quarterback rating is 132.5. So he's doing fair as far as that goes. Now, he runs a lot. He has attempted 65 carries. He's for 405 yards. And he's got 8 touchdowns on the ground. So he's combined for 14 touchdowns total. Their running back, Jeremiah Love, is the main running back. He's run for 426 yards and 6 touchdowns. Now, he's also received 12 catches for 92 yards and a touchdown. So he does a little bit of it all for them. They spread the ball out a lot. As far as the passing game goes, they spread it out. They don't have – their main receiver is Bro Collins. Bo Collins, excuse me. 21 catches for 266 yards, averages 12.7, and he's got 1 touchdown. But they're spread out amongst 7 or 8 players for the whole team, just about. But they spread the ball out, but they depend on the run a whole lot right now. But Denbrock, he's going to get them as they go. Denbrock will get them more acclimated to the offensive scheme. This is Denbrock's first year. They stole him from us from LSU from last year, but that's okay. We'll just have to deal with it. But anyhow, Notre Dame's doing good. Like I said, they're number 12 in the AP ranking. Now, as far as their schedule goes, they beat Texas A&M. I was trying to see here, pull it up real fast. The old computer's kicking out on me. But the rest of their schedule, they beat Louisville. Louisville's a decent program. I was trying to see. Let's see. Let's go to teams here. Bear with me just a second. I'm gonna pull up their schedule. Kicked out on me on the old computer, believe it or not. Let's see what we got here. Notre Dame schedule. All right. First game of the year, they beat A&M 23-13. Northern Illinois, they lost there 16-14. That was kind of a surprise. That hurt them a little bit. They beat Purdue 66-7. Miami of Ohio 28-3. They beat Louisville 31-24. And they beat Stanford 49-7. So now they're fixing to play Georgia Tech this weekend. Then they got Navy next weekend. Florida State, Virginia. Then they got Army. And then USC is their last ball game. So there's 3 or 4 decent games on there. Florida State, they won't have no problem with Florida State. They'll beat them. Virginia, they should beat Virginia okay. But Navy, Army, USC, they're going to put up a little bit of a fight. Georgia Tech will too. But anyhow, as far as the playoffs go, they probably should, with their schedule and everything, unless they end up losing 2 more ball games, I'm looking for them to make the playoffs. Because by the time everybody else beats each other up, they're just a benefit of not being in a conference, really. I don't know how the playoff committee's going to judge all that. We'll wait and see how all that shakes out. But anyhow, they should get in there as long as they win. I look for them to win. They're going to have a few tough ball games, but they should win. But anyhow, not to go on. But anyway, I appreciate everybody listening. Like I said, if you don't mind, like and subscribe, share the content, and congratulations on being in the top 25 and being number 12 right now. Great coaching staff, and we'll talk to y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.